from what's been happening in the Supreme Court now in a case pertaining to the deportation of illegal immigrants in the state of Assam. The Supreme Court appears to have come down quite hard on the government there over illegal immigration into the state of Assam and the hesitation to deport illegal immigrants who are currently in certain detention centers in the state. The Supreme Court has asked the Assam government now to form a committee, and it's called for the deportation of illegals back to their own country. Let me go across to Harish now for more on this. Harish, what can you tell us about the oral observations, at least made by the Supreme Court so far in this case? Provide us with a bit of context.
Yes, that's right, Siddharth. A big development as far as the row over the illegal immigration in Assam is concerned. The Supreme Court has pulled up the Assam government for not immediately deporting those who have been declared as foreigners and keeping them in detention centers indefinitely, more than 1,000 of them. And now the Supreme Court has asked the state to form a committee which will visit detention centers across the state once every fortnight and identify those who can be immediately deported. The Supreme Court has reminded the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, who also appeared for the Assam, that this the fundamental right to life is also applicable to foreigners, not just Indian citizens. So they cannot be kept in illegal detention indefinitely, and therefore a step has to be taken by the Assam government to immediately deport, send back these individuals to either Bangladesh or Myanmar, from wherever they have come. When the state defended, saying that it's taking time because the nationality, there's some problem ascertaining the nationality, and even if in Bangladesh, even if in Myanmar, there are particular addresses. But the Supreme Court, from the records prima facie, came to know that their addresses and nationality were known. Many of those nationality and addresses were known, despite that steps were not being taken to deport these individuals. So Supreme Court has come down harshly. Last hearing also, Supreme Court had reminded this
Harish, just to interrupt you for one moment, this is what's being reported as well in the press about the oral observations made. Did the Supreme Court say, are you waiting for some kind of a muhurat to deport them?
Yes, Siddharth, the Supreme Court made this remark, saying that what are you waiting for? Once a person has been declared a foreigner, the logical next step is to deport them. And why are you sitting on this? Even those who have been declared as foreigners, why don't you deport them? This is what the question the Supreme Court has asked. Solicitor General, who also appeared for the centre, said that this is not just the state issue, it also involves the centre. It's a diplomatic issue. The centre also assured the Supreme Court that we will take up the issue with the state government and will do the needful. And therefore, the Supreme Court has set a deadline of 4 weeks. Within 4 weeks, the state has to file an action taken report in the Supreme Court.
Right. Many thanks for that very detailed update that you've given us, Harish. A strong stand against illegal immigration taken by the Supreme Court in this matter. We'll slip into a short break. Amita will take you through the updates on the other side.